guys, I'm ChezPride and welcome back to another Sims 4 related video. And today I want to start to play the new Sims 4 free base game award event, the Forever Friends event, which I believe is a 4-week event that they are giving us 6 weeks or more if they extend this one, as well as they have the other ones in the past, to where you just log in and you play through some gameplay to earn rewards that, like I said, are free to the base game, but you only have so long to do the event and get the rewards. And normally they're pretty fun rewards. Now, I will say, if you've been around on my channel long enough, you know I have very mixed and somewhat negative feeling towards the timed part of these timed events. I would much rather have them added these events as like new type of scenario deals that got added to the scenarios and stayed in your game, but they just add like 1 week at a time, so it's still like a release event thing. I don't know. I just feel like that would have been better. But I think the whole point of timed events is to get people to log on and play. But sometimes life happens and you just can't play your game. So I wish there was a way to do it where you could go back and still do the event and get the rewards after the event release time was over. But with that being said, I have actually been excited for this event and the gameplay of this event itself for a hot minute. Like, I already made a family and gave them a house like a week ago. And since this looks very kid-based gameplay, I made a family that includes 2 kids, a teen, and 2 parents because I didn't know how many kids I would need for the event, but I figured I would need some. So I'm going to introduce said family in a moment, but first let's look at this event page for the event. Now, I will say that I am ever so slightly annoyed at my cat, and honestly kind of at myself, because for once I was actually going to start this little mini Let's Play series of me playing through the new login reward event with the actual full screen pop-up that you get when you first log into your game after the event is brand new and it's the first time of you logging in. And typically I don't worry about recording that because when I first log into my game, most of the time I'm just exiting through those and trying to get to what I was logging in to do. But what I was logging in to do was to start the event. So I was like, oh, well, this works because this pretty much explains why and how, like, we only have to log in and claim the teddy bear reward, and then everything else we have to play through gameplay to get through. And I thought, oh, the artwork is cute. This explains it. I won't have to start art up on the actual event page. But of course, right when I went to go record, my cat decided, oh, let me help you record. Let me come cuddle you. Let me be cute. And of course, me being the cat mama, I could have put him down on the ground. I could have put him on his cat tree next to my desk and pet him there. But no, I was like, aw, kitty being adorable. So I just let him sit in my lap. And as I was petting him, he started squirming around and doing the purring thing and knocked my microphone over. Microphone hit spacebar. Spacebar exited out of full screen pop-up. And I couldn't get it to pop back up. Like, granted, the pop-up is only supposed to happen once, but sometimes it glitches out and it'll bring it up again if you exit out of the game quickly and then bring it back up. But it didn't work this time. Of course, the only time I actually want the pop-up to happen, or a second time, it actually doesn't. It only happens when I don't care about the pop-up. But that is why we're not starting on the full screen pop-up. But it is pretty much just explaining that all we gotta do is log into reward and we get this little bear right here. Now, it's called the Pixel Friendly Bear, and it doesn't look like a bear. It has weird ears for a bear, it has horns, as a plant growing out the top of his head, and it is cute. It just looks more like a monster. A friendly monster, but a monster. But basically all we have to do is claim this reward, and then we get quests for the next 4 weeks to get the actual rewards. This is an actual reward, but the rest of the actual rewards. And if you go to the quest bar, you can see here that this is the quest for the first week, and then we have 6 more, so 2 per week, which is 3 more weeks, so a total of 4 weeks. And when they do 4 weeks events, they give us 6 weeks to play through them. But like I said, most of the time they end up extending it. But it is limited time, so I would jump in your game and do it when you can. But this week's quests are a new journey. In a world where imagination reigns, a child and their stuffed companion embark on adventure together. And then we also are going to have the Friends Forever quest after that. So the event rewards that we're getting this week is the Pixel Friendly Bear, which, like I said, we have this. And I sometimes go through all the rewards in the first episode of these, but I actually made a video where all of the rewards were leaked. So I'm just going to go through this week's. So we have the Pixel Friendly Bear. All we have to do is claim it. And then we have the Magnetic Memory Board. So this will be the board to put our magnets on. And speaking of magnets, our first magnet is the Willow Creek magnet, featuring the iconic mysterious tree that basically goes into a secret world. We have a new friendship jelly bracelet, which is interesting. We have some campfire spuds, which are basically baked potatoes, but I think they can only be made on the grill, even though it says campfire. It's so weird. We have a second magnet. So the Oasis Spring magnet, which is the other base game world. Willow Creek is one base game world. Oasis Spring is the other. We have an instant fun potion thing. So that is all the rewards that we're getting this week. So let me go ahead and claim this. And then we are going to go ahead and jump into Creative Sims so I can introduce you to my family. So like I was talking about earlier, I actually made this family like a week in advance because I ended up just getting really excited about the event after all of the rewards were leaked in all the different swatches. So basically, at the time, all I knew is the Friends Forever event was coming out before Adventure Awaits, and it had kid rewards in it. So I figured we would probably need a couple of kids to do this challenge. Probably one would have done, but I decided to go with 2. But I also, looking at the rewards, saw that there were some that were like for teens and older. So I thought it might be fun to have a teen as well. So let me introduce the Chambers family. So basically, because like I said, I did this a week in advance, I didn't know exactly how the event was going to go. Actually, I still don't know how the event is going to go because I haven't watched anyone play through it yet. But I didn't have like the descriptions of the quests that we read earlier and stuff like that. So basically, I just made this sim, and then I moved him into a random household that I felt like had enough bedrooms, slightly tweaked the house, and then based the rest of his family off each of the bedrooms in the house. So let me introduce the sim that started off, Cleveland Chambers. So Cleveland and his wife, Callie, are adults. They're not young adults, they're older parents. But he just wants a big happy family. He's family oriented, he's childish, he's self-assured, and he loves orange, brown, black, and white when it comes to his colors. I won't go through all his interests, but that's his favorite colors. So that's kind of like what I put into his outfits. But this is what he looks like up close. I think for like an adult male, he's actually really cute. I also don't make adults very often. I normally make young adults, so maybe I'm just biased. But here is his everyday. We have his formal. We have his athletic wear. He's definitely a sportsman. We have his sleepwear. I figured since he was childish, he could have some like animal slippers. I thought it was really cute. We have his party wear, which I love the sweater on him. We have his swimwear. We have his hot weather, which is the same as his everyday, and we have his cold weather, which this little hat with this jacket I thought was just adorable. So that is Cleveland. He is the one who started everything out, and then I got the house, slightly remodeled it, and Callie I kind of based on the fact that the main color in the parents' bedroom was blue. We went here and we went all blue. Not necessarily just dark blue. Dark blue is obviously the main theme, but I threw in some teal in there too. But she is super cute. So this is Callie Chambers. She just wants to be a super parent. She is also family oriented, but she is outgoing and creative. And she, as far as her colors, likes black, blue, brown, and white. Because there's a lot of brown and white in her house. So this is her up close. Super cute. Definitely probably grew up in the early 2000s. But, you know, I can't say anything. But here is her everyday. We have her formal wear. A beautiful dress. I'm obsessed with this dress. We have her athletic wear. We have her sleepwear, which I thought was really cute. We have her party wear, her swimwear, which I thought actually matched her everyday really well. And then speaking of matching everyday, literally her hot weather is also the same as her everyday. And then her cold weather. So this is her outfits. And then they have, like I said, 3 children. So they have their teenage daughter, Sierra. So Sierra, I based off what I presume is the teens room, or what is a teens room in the house. There was actually 2, but I ended up blocking one of them off because it's like a little side house. Anyways, it'll make more sense when I show you which house we went into. Sierra wants to be an admired icon. She's a dance machine. She's a genius. And her colors is that she likes black, blue, and purple. So she takes a little bit more after her mom when it comes to her colors. But this is her. I very much tried to go with like the dramatic like teen looking makeup, and I loved the fact that her hair clips came in matching colors. I also chose this little necklace for a lot of her outfits, but she has a little llama shirt and some skinny jeans. We have her like prom outfit in my mind, so like she has her little hair up and a simple dress with a corsage and whatnot. And then we have her athletic wear. She kind of has the bisexual pride shoes. I thought she would probably lean on the bi side. And then because the kids are going to be getting onesies later on in the event, I felt like she deserved her own onesie because the kids, I'm probably going to change their sleepwear to the onesie, but I felt like she deserved her own onesie. So I gave her the one that, to me, looked like the one the kids are going to be getting the most. I mean, obviously, this is a boy critter and whatnot, but I figured it was close enough and she wouldn't be left out. And then we have her party wear, which I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. And then we have her swimwear. Very cute. Then we went with the hot weather wear and the cold weather wear, which I love this hat on her, but I kind of wish like the clips wouldn't show, but it's fine. And then we have the 2 kids that we're probably going to be playing with the most in this event. At least I'm assuming, like, you know, I haven't actually seen anyone play the event, but I'm assuming the kids are going to have to do some of the work. So we have the twins here, Chris and Chrissy. So this is Chris. And he is very much into like neutral colors with denim. So he wears a lot of like camo greens and browns, a little bit of orange here and there with a lot of denim and the rain boots. And he wants to be a playtime captain. He is active. And like I said, his colors are black, blue, brown, green, orange, and white and yellow are all his favorite colors. He likes a lot of colors, but I feel like he mainly goes with like camo and denim colors. But this is him up close. I love this hair on him. I think it's so cute. Let's go into his formal wear. So he has a very simple formal wear, but I kind of love it. And then we have his athletic wear. So the camo shirt with some brown shorts. We have his sleepwear. I love the little dinosaur underwear. I think it's so cute. It matches his room really well. We have his party wear. So we have like the leather jacket and whatnot with the cowboy boots. And then for his swimwear, I have a little brown swim trunk moment with the camo little do-rag. And I also included the shoes we got from the Nature is Calling event, which was the last free base game login reward event we got. So I included that. Then we have his hot weather, which is the same as his everyday. And his cold weather, which is pretty much the same as every day, but he has a camo jacket instead of a camo shirt. And then his sister, the girliest of them all, Chrissy. Now, Chrissy is obsessed with white and pink, obviously. She is a creative genius. She is cheerful. And like I said, literally her only 2 favorite colors are white and pink. So this is her up close. I'm obsessed with her little 3... Actually, it's like 5 braids, but it's like in 3 ponytails. I don't know, but I love it. She has the little stripes on for her every day. We have her formal. We have her athletic. Her sleepwear, which she's already in a onesie, but like I said, I'll probably end up giving them the monster onesie for like a second sleepwear. And then we have her party wear, her swimwear, which I love the glasses and the little bonnet. Obsessed. And she also has the new Nature shoes, but in white. And then we have her hot weather wears, the same as her everyday. And her cold weather, which look at the little hat. Oh my god, too cute. But that is the family I created for this challenge. Hopefully they meet our requirements, but let's jump into the challenge and see what it's actually all about. So this is the house that I have moved our Sims into. Like I said, it is an existing house in the game. I didn't get it off the gallery. I didn't build it. But like I said, I pretty much made the dad, found the house that had enough and honestly too many bedrooms for our household and fit the right vibe of the family I had pictured in my head. And then I matched the personalities and the colors to each one of the bedrooms. If you ever played High School Years, you may know this house to be the Price household's house. And yes, I did just totally evict them. I'm sorry. Like, I normally don't do that, but I figured since I wasn't really actually playing in the save more than a couple episodes, it wouldn't matter if I use a townie's house. I have adjusted it some. Like, one of the bedrooms I completely changed. Like, it's the same furniture, but I went through and changed all the swatches and added a dollhouse. This bedroom back here I didn't touch. This one up here I touched a few swatches. Parents' bedroom I only changed the swatch on the bed. And I didn't do any adjustments to this little house out here, but I actually locked this house off. Let me show you a quick rundown of this house. So first of all, I have locked the door to where no one can get in because one, I thought it would be really, and yes, I locked the windows too. I thought it would be really annoying if they kept coming out here and watching TV or playing on the computer when I want everyone in the main household. And plus, it was just one too many bedrooms. Like, if I had let the teenager have this bedroom, because this is actually a female teenager that comes with this house, I thought it would be really annoying having an empty bedroom up here, because there's 3 bedrooms. I have 3 kids. So I just ended up locking this part out, and we're pretending that's like a non-usable house. But as far as the actual house goes, if you've never seen this house before, I'll just do a quick tour. Basically, you walk in, you have this simple but elegant walkway with tile, which leads back here to the parent ensuite bathroom and the parent's bedroom with a little vanity and a computer. But if you were to turn this way, you have the living area. So you have a very simple living room, which honestly, I like it. And then a little kitchen and dining nook that leads out to the backyard, which has like a cheerleading mat and, you know, a grill and whatnot. But then if you go upstairs, you go into this little hallway here. Very simple, but very elegant. And then this is what I made our teenager's room. And literally all I changed was the bed swatch. Everything else was already the same in here. And then this I made Chris's room, so I literally didn't touch anything in here. This is exactly how it came, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. But then we also have his sister's room, which again, literally I just switched the swatches on everything and added that dollhouse. But everything was already here. There's 2 bathrooms. The teenager and the boy shared this bathroom apparently, and then Chrissy has her own ensuite bathroom. Spoiled little princess girl, but it only has a shower. So there's some benefits to having your own bathroom and some squalls. But that's just how the household came. So that's the house we're going to be playing in. And I did make it because I figured we'd probably be playing with the kids. And I already used this family for a short review in another video recently. So I'd already played through Sunday. To keep the kids from going to school, I actually went ahead and made a summer vacation. So we're playing in summer vacation basically. And I made all the school days like summer vacay where they don't go to school. But that means we have to complete the party spirit, which means we're going to have to do a lot of dancing. But I figured that was probably fitting for this event. But I say, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the actual event, shall we? So to do that, we're just going to press this little plumb bob here, and it says a new journey. So a new journey. In a world where imagination reigns, a child and their faithful stuffed companion embark on a new day adventure. Together they explore the wonders around them, forging the unbreakable bond with every step. So I guess it's kind of trying to do like a base game version of Imaginary Friends. All right. We have to start this journey. Oh, are we not going to get the UI? Do I have to press play? Okay, I had to press play. I was about to say. I figured the first thing was going to be to buy a stuffed animal. That's why I hadn't put the stuffed animals in the house yet. I'm assuming we're mainly going to be playing with the kids if the main thing is going to be the stuffed animal. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually going to get 3 of them. I know the teenager doesn't need one, but I don't want her to feel left out. And also, it may be a fun story to be like, she just aged into a teen. So it's like from her childhood, you know? But I'm assuming we can go here. And it will be under, if I go to base game. Yep, it's under the event. It has a little pit thing here. And I did already show you all the swatches on Leaked Picture, but I haven't showed you them in game. So I'm just going to show you all the swatches on the bear before we actually place them down. So we have the blue bear. We have a green. We have a teal. We have a black. We have a pink. We have a yellow. We have a like peachy with polka dots and a purple with pink polka dots. And honestly, this fits like the color vibe of this room so well. I was going to go with the black one for her, but I think I like this one for her, honestly. I love it. All right. But then obviously the boy should probably get the green one. Not because he's a boy, but because his whole room theme is green. So don't take that the wrong way. We can give him the green one. Here we go. Fits perfectly. And then, of course, the daughter is obsessed with pink, so we'll give her the pink one. Do we really need the laundry basket? I don't think we do. So I'm going to move this chair into the corner and put it right here. So we can give her the little pink one. Do we want to give her this pink one? And it does kind of fit the vibes, but also let's look at the other pink one. Yeah, I actually think this one's more appropriate for this room. So we'll give her the little pink polka dot one. And we'll stick it out in plain view because that's going to be the main one we look at. Also, I didn't see this. I want to change this to white. Also, let's just delete this. I think it'd be cuter just to have something kids related on the wall. I could have done this before I did this, but I didn't think to check this wall. So that's my bad. That was cute. Just scoot them closer. There we go. We have a little princess and a little unicorn. Love it. But let's go ahead and go back into live mode. We have the stuffies now. So we have to have a child give a hug to the stuffed animals. So we're going to have Chrissy come up here and teleport here and hug her stuffed animal. Should we name the bear? Maybe we should hug the bear before we name our bears. And then Chris, I'm just going to have him walk up so we can have Chrissy do the hug first. And honestly, Sierra, how about you come here? We need to also get a party spirit. So we could go ahead and turn on maybe some, what would you be into? Maybe like electronica? And you can come up here and dance. Parents, I guess we should work on their little party need too. So maybe I can have them come dance with their teenager. I was going to have them dance to different music downstairs, but I don't see another speaker, and I just came out of build mode and I'm lazy. So they're all going to come dance. Chrissy is going to come give this stuffy a hug. Oh my god, look how cute. Look how freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Gotta get that picture. Love that. Okay. So she's hugging her little bear, giving him a kiss. We have to place stuffed animal near a TV. I guess I'm about to go back into build mode either way. All right, well, let's go ahead and go and name our bear. So maybe she would name this one Berry because it's like pink like a berry, but she would name it with like an A, Beret. Maybe Chris, let's see. I want you to hug your stuffed animal before I have you name it. Chris, where are you going? No, come here. How about you come, not call names. Let's not be mean. Come tell a story to your bear. Because I want to get your brother hugging. I was going to say we could name the teenager's bear while we're waiting, but he came up rather quickly. and I got distracted by his sister going to his room. But here we go. We can give this bear a hug and then go ahead and name him. So let's rename Pixel Bear. What would we name a green bear? Giant? Like the Green Giant? I don't know. I'm lame with coming up with names. And speaking of being lame coming up with names, we gotta name this one here. So let's go ahead and rename. I wish there was like a randomizer button for this, because I would love to see what names they randomize for teddies. We'll name this one Princess P, because like she has a plant coming out of the top of her head and it's kind of princess colors. I don't know. I thought it was cute. All right, but we have to place a stuffed animal near a TV. I guess I could just put a TV in the teenager's room. I guess that would make the most sense. Oh, there's shelves up here. Okay. Well, I'm getting rid of these shelves and putting a TV. Upgrade for real, though. Maybe not a nice TV. It is a teenager. Let's just give her, like, not this cheap wall TV. Maybe, like, this cheap wall TV. I feel like, for nowadays, this is a pretty standard cheap TV for, like, a teenager's room. I definitely had the huge box TV as a teenager. But, you know, upgrades. All right. So, place stuffed animal near a TV. Okay, so is that going to check off, or do we have to, like, move the stuffed animal? Do we have to, like, drag it? It's near the TV, okay? There we go. All right. So, let's put her stuffy back if I didn't just lose it. God dang it. Oh, it went into her dad's inventory. I was so confused for a minute. I was like, huh? Because I was, like, putting the roofs down and all that, and I was just like, I don't know where it went. It went to an inventory. Okay, but we have to watch the Kids Network on a TV. So I guess we'll just have the kids come in here and watch the Kids Network while their parents all dance and whatnot, and also all their dancing got canceled. Of course it did. You're working on your spirit thing. It's not there yet, though. All right, but let's come here, and you can watch channel. And we are going to watch the Kids Network. And you can also come in here and watch the Kids Network. Okay, come on. Come in here. Turn on the TV so we can watch it with your sister, please. All right, watch current channel. All right, so parents and teenagers are going to dance. Kids are going to watch the Kids Network. I love that the teenagers like, this is my room. I'm going to stand in front of the TV while you guys are trying to watch it, because you can't go downstairs and watch TV in the living room. But to be fair, I think we had to have the bear in there. Oh, we have to buy a toy box. All right. Well, we have like doll houses, but we don't have a toy box. I mean, she literally is obsessed with the colors pink and white, so I guess we could use this toy box. It kind of blocks her dresser, but you know, this is fine. We could actually probably just like move this over here and it would actually fit the dresser better and be more even with the toy box right there. We'll have that work. Okay, so we're going to buy a toy box and then we're going to place stuffed animal near toy box. Is this not near enough for you? This is literally right next to it. There we go. I was about to say, it is close enough. Now we have to play a toy from the toy box. Okay, well, oh, sir, you can keep watching the Kids Network while I have her come play with the toy. Maybe she plays with Chompy the Monster. Chompy the Monster. Just come play with Chompy the Monster. I want to get a picture of her playing with her toy. Oh, is she going? Oh, she's going to go play with it like right next to the... Oh, no. I want to get a picture of you playing with toy. I know it checked off, but I want you to play with your toy. She was going to sit down and play with it like right in front of the stuffed animal, but okay. Why is this not working? It's like every time she goes to play with the toy, it just doesn't work. Okay, well it says, Chrissy, oh, there's been little pop-ups. I haven't been reading them at all. My bad. It says, place a stuffed animal near acquired toy box, blah, blah, blah. With everything placed together, friends can now play with toys together. And Chrissy envisioned a new adventure, projecting herself into the role of the toy she played with. Another great moment for bonding friendship with her stuffed animal friend. Everything is set up for a good rest after a hard day of play and adventures with friends. Have a child go to sleep or take a nap. Okay, it's like 9 a.m. So maybe, just maybe, I will, complete their party spirit first. You're still not done with your party spirit? You guys have been dancing forever. Well, let's have the kids come here and come dance as well. And let's just have a family morning dance party to start off summer vacation so we can go ahead and get that party spirit and get that out of the way. Because I would like to be able to send the kids for a nap, but I don't feel like them waking up like at 7 o'clock and then taking a nap before 10 makes much sense. It says, lonely recess. Last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I just climbed around on my own. If that happens again, what should I do? Ask another kid if they can join in. All right, are you guys still dancing? Everyone's still dancing? Yes. Let's see, did you complete your tradition? You complete your tradition. You still haven't completed your tradition. Okay, come dance. You gotta dance with the kids a little longer. I really thought he would finish it first, but apparently not. Alright, Dad completed his tradition. He is good. I just gotta get the kids caught up. Oh, he got his tradition complete. Did she get hers? Oh, they're complete. Perfect. So I guess after all that dancing, the kids deserve a nap, because, that's the next thing in our journey we have to do. So let's go ahead and have you take a nap. You can come to your bunk bed and take a nap. Sierra, I feel like you would be into gaming. So let's have you come here and play some games. So maybe we can, let's see, where's the games? Play a game. Let's play Sims Forever. And then Mom, I think like you should probably make us some food, because we don't really have that yet. So let's maybe serve some lunch and serve the salad, just because she doesn't have any cooking skill. So we can do a large party size thing. And maybe Dad, you can come down here and like watch sports. That seems typical. So maybe you can watch, I don't even know where the sports is, because I literally never choose it. Oh, it was right there. Watch sports. We'll have them go to sleep. All right, take a little napsies next in your little pink room, in your little green room. The bunk bed did work. I sometimes have a lot of trouble with bunk beds. All right, but we're gonna have them take a nap. I don't know if you have to like complete the nap or if it's just gonna check off. It just checked off. Okay. After deciding an adventurous day with a new friend, it's time to sleep it off and get ready for tomorrow. What will the new adventure bring? So we have to come here and we have rewards to claim, so we can claim the magnetic board. We can claim the first magnet. Now we have the friends forever. As uncertainty looms, a heartbreaking truth is revealed. Ooh. A new day arrives, but uncertainty looms. Together, the companions grapple with the invincible, seeking courage in the face of powerlessness. I'm so concerned. Okay, have a plant sim eat something. Well, that worked out. Okay, well, we also have to have 2 sims use the toilet. So maybe we can come here and have them both use the toilet. And then it wants us to ask the stuffed animal for today's adventures. So we'll probably do that with the kids. So I'll probably go ahead and have the teenager come downstairs and eat something. Mom, are you about done with that fruit salad? I think by the time she gets down here, she'll be done with the fruit salad. And we can have the parents and the mom like eat dinner together or something, and the kids have a whole thing where they're playing with their animals. But first, I just want to have Mom finish this meal, please. Can you stop chatting, getting on your phone, and finish the meal? Can you not ask? Do not ask about today's adventures. You're both automatically going to ask about today's adventures. I don't like that. Man. All right. It doesn't even have the interaction anymore. Dang it. I really thought... I really didn't want them doing it on their own. I wanted them to wait. It really pisses me off that they did it on their own. Like, I feel like it should be something that the Sims should have waited for me to specifically set up, because I wanted their sister to eat something first. I literally was just waiting on that. And now the interaction's canceled and I don't have the option. I'm assuming it would just look like telling a story. So for the screenshot, I'll get that. You, sir, come here. How about you hug? Because you keep trying to call him names and be mean to him. I want you to be nice to him. But for the screenshots, we'll have her talk to her bear. I am so pissed off about that. Like, honestly, why would they make it to where if it's telling you to do something, that your sim automatically does it without you telling them to do it? Like, I don't know why that's pissing me off so bad, but it's pissing me off like so bad right now. All because I freaking just wanted the teenager to take over eating something for the challenge. Like, that is... Have your sim eat something. They can all eat something. You are being nice to your bear for once. For once, you're being nice. You know how many times I've canceled you calling him names? All right. But Chrissy, we got her talking to him. So the notification we got, I tried to cancel the interaction, was the stuffed animal responded, but Chrissy heard something she was not expecting. Although she never wanted the fun to stop, their time is limited. They wish the memories could live on forever, but they don't know how. So we have to now talk to an adult about our problem. Okay. Well, first, I want to check off that someone ate something. So, are you guys going to eat? Yeah. Can you come grab a serving, please? Okay. And, Mom, I think you have to finish your meal. So, can you? Okay, we had some eat something. So, now I'm going to put the food in this fridge. And we're going to go ahead and find the sweet treats maker. So, we could do that. So, sweet treats. So it is the little candy maker. We'll get it in, you know what? We'll get it in pink. That works. That kind of works with this room. And then the kids can come craft candy. So maybe like the girl comes and crafts the candy. So she can craft a bubble gum swirl lollipop, a family size. We'll do a family size. And then her brother can come talk to adult about problems. So maybe he can come talk to his mom. So let's tell his mom about his problem. Oh, and she's just going to eat a second serving of fruit salad. Whoops. Oh, well. Well, that's fine. She made it. She's allowed. She's allowed. Ma'am, the candy machine is over here. The candy machine is over here. Why are you making it? Okay, whatever. Let's just focus on the boy because he's about to talk to his mom. Go talk to your mom. Also, she's getting a phone call. No, we're not answering the prank call. No. Okay, let's come talk to your mom. Chat with her. Talk about problem. Why? Like, come here. Can you, like, put your dish down? I think you washing your dish is the problem. And you can't get to the dish because your daughter is glitching out and has the wrong area. I can put it in the sink manually, though. Okay. Is the daughter still... Okay, the daughter's still making candy. Okay. So, can you now come talk to your mom about the problem? Since she's not trying to wash the dish. All right. Actually, let's just get a picture of the daughter making candy in the sink while he's asking advice for the problem. All right. So, let's see what the caption reads. We just reached social skill level 3. Callie told Chris that he is getting older. Different things start to interest him. But Chris heard that was nonsense and a non-answers. He can't lose his new friend, not this soon. Clearly, Chris is going to have to solve this on his own. So we have to draw a plan. While we have to go into build mode anyways, we might as well look at the magnet board we got. And I feel like the magnet board would go well in the kitchen. Maybe let's look up for magnet. Here we go. So we have the new magnet board. It comes in a few color swatches. So we have like an orangey peachy one. We have a black. We have a purple. We have another orangey peachy one. We have a green. We have another purple. We have a dark green. And we have like a pinkish, which this pinkish one matches the candy machine. So I think we're going to choose it. And I believe the daughter got the magnet. So I'm going to stick the magnet here. And literally it has so many places you can stick magnets. So you can really customize it. But I'm just going to try to place them in the order we get them. So we got the magnet. And we still have to go get a drawing board thing. So I think I'm going to have him craft the plan. I feel like that makes logical sense, but there's not really room for it in his room. So I'm going to put it outside the sisters' room so they can like share it technically. Maybe we'll get like a neutral colored one since they'll both be using it. And we can put it like right in the center here. Here, this is what I was looking at for. Kids Art Doodles. All right, so this one fits the vibe. So we'll go with this one. So let's go ahead. And while she's finishing making her candy, he can come here. We did need to draw a plan on an activity table. Yes, draw. Let's go. Stop talking to your parents. You are determined. Did you craft your candy? Can you finish crafting your candy? Standing there? Like, I know you're talking to your mom and stuff. I just want you to finish this candy that you were somehow making in the sink. All right. We got the candy. We can do that. I think I'm going to save it for when her brother is here. So maybe she can go ahead and have dinner. So we can have some fruit salad. And the teenager maybe can come upstairs and play on her computer. You know what? Let's actually have the teenager and her parents watch TV together in the room. So maybe we can make a group, disband group, because I meant to make a group. Actions, form a group with the parents, and we can all watch TV together. And we'll set that up a couple of times. And then Chris, you're drawing out a plan. Chris E, you are getting dinner. And then once he draws out a plan, I'll have him get dinner and, they can eat some candy together or something. It'll be cute. But let's get a picture of him making that plan here. So we'll get a picture of this. Bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. He's like, what can I find out? He's literally making a drawing, though, which I think is so adorable. He's doing macaroni art. How long does it take you to draw a plan? Apparently, kind of long. Okay, well, maybe while he's drawing out the plan, you can come up here and play with Barry. So you can hug Barry. You can tell a story. You can play. You can hug Barry. Just play with the new stuffed animal while your brother finds a plan to keep his friendship with his. Okay, she's about to go hug her stuffed animal. It's going to be so cute. It's going to be so cute. Aww. Okay, are you about done, sir? You're taking a while. All right, friends forever. Share the plan to the stuffed animal with a child. Okay, so maybe let's actually tell our sister the plan first, because I feel like she'd be in on it. Maybe we can joke about weird animals and that be like the plan, and we can put the quote plan artwork above the art table. So we're gonna tell our sister the plan. Be like, look, we don't want to lose our friendship with these stuffed animals. We are making a plan to keep our stuffed animal friends. And she literally hugged him like right at her little stuffy right after he told her that. That is actually okay. Actually, that was good timing. That was really good timing. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe I'll get a picture of with her brother standing there. And with that, maybe she would be like, okay, you need to go tell your stuffed animal friend. We just told my stuffed animal friend. You need to go tell your stuffed animal friend. So we're going to come here and we're going to share the plan with Giant here. Come on, come share the plan. We're going to share the plan. All right. Didn't even let him actually share the plan. He just halfway walked to it. But it says, sounds like the plan is great. Even if must one day part ways, keeping these memories and photos might make them live on forever. It's time for the plan in action. All right. Literally, there was no interaction. He didn't even talk to the stuffed animal. He just walked up to it. That was it, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at all the rewards we earned. So we earned the friendship bracelet, which is showing on an adult hand, so I don't know if it's teenagers or kids as well. We also got the campfire spuds, the new magnet, and an instant fun potion. So right quick, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the magnet up on the thing. We can put it next to the Willow Creek one. Bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And I did want them to come eat some candy together. I did actually want him to also get some actual food for dinner, so we'll do that as well. Also, I want them to make the campfire spud food. So Mom, you have the cooking skill. And this is probably going to be in next week's, honestly, if I had to guess. But I really just want to see it made since we have the rewards. And then we'll go into Create a Sim and look at the bracelet as well at the very end. But notes on the series while Mom is making breakfast. Well, probably just more for like leftovers for tomorrow, honestly. But we can have Mom do that. Everyone's trying to go interact with Mom while she's grilling. Like, can you not? Can you not? Actually, you know what you can do is come here and actions, disband group, actions, form a group with just Dad. And then you guys can come here. Let's turn this off and then watch TV together. While Mom makes the baked potatoes, you are going to eat your meal. You are going to come here and play with your dolls. And then when he's done eating his meal, I'll have them all try the baked potatoes and the candy. They're going to be super full. But anyway, as I said, I'll go and show off the reward for the Create a Sim reward next. But honestly, I kind of just want to give my overall thoughts. I think going based off past events, with the Grim Reaper one being kind of too hard, and then like the login one where you just log in and get rewards, it's not enough. And then also we've had some that like literally you do like make something, talk to a person, make something, talk to a person, and that be it. So I feel like this one was a decent medium. It definitely wasn't hard. Like, all the interactions were super easy. It was almost too easy because the Sims actually did do the interactions without you telling them to, which I didn't like. But it was easy to complete. I think it literally took me like maybe 30 minutes to complete, and I was doing extra stuff. So honestly, I don't feel like that is bad for an event, just to take 30 minutes out of your day every week to do something. And realistically, if you wanted to wait till all the events were out and do it back to back, so you're not having suspense in the middle like this, you could probably do it in less than 2 hours, honestly. And you get free rewards that if you miss out on, you miss out on. So I do feel like they made it a good medium between the hardest and the two easy ones that have been in the past. But I don't know if they made them slightly too easy. But it is based around kid play, so I don't think any of the interactions would actually be hard. But this is our new like baked potato stuffed recipe type situation. Honestly, being a potato lover, this looks so good. So good. We're actually going to go ahead. Mom, you can perhaps call everyone to a meal. Like I said, everyone's already full, but it'll be fine. Let's all eat some dinner together. I feel like this family would have dinner together even if they had the fruit salad from the beginning. Oh, and looks like the teenager does not want to sit with the family. Wait, where's the dad? You're dancing. No, you were supposed to come eat food. Come grab a serving, please. All right, well, the kids are eating on the couch with their mom, and the teenager is just, like, eating in the room by herself next to her homework, which is kind of funny. Okay, Mom, how about you go ahead and clean this up? Dad, you're eating. You're still eating, but you also have to use the restroom. So how about right quick you come and use the restroom. Mom, I think you also have to use the restroom. So, Dad, I'm assuming, yeah, you do too. Okay. Well, Mom, you're going to be done sooner, I assume. So, actually, you can go ahead and use the restroom and then clean up. And then, Dad, when you're done, and I'll have you use the restroom. Oh, the kid's actually cleaning up. Wait, hold on, that's cute. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'll let him clean up before they eat candy. That kind of honestly deserves a treat. So right quick, let me go ahead and show off the new friendship bracelets we got with the reward. They're like a jelly friendship bracelet, according to the title. Now, I did check, and we do have them for the teenagers and up, but we do also have them for children. So I think we're going to put them on the children just because this is more based around them. So we have this bracelet here. And this is what it looks like. You have little Simlish letters spelling out a word and a couple of bracelets, and then obviously like the handmade bracelet. I think that's a cute bracelet collage, but it comes in like these like sea colors It comes in blue and orange. It comes in like orange and pink. It comes in pinky rainbow. It comes in red, blue, white, and pink. And then it comes in like a green and like yellow swatch. Now, obviously, I think she should have the pink ones, but maybe like her brother would have the green ones and like he would be made to wear them by her. I don't know. But he can have that one. And with that, let's get back to the gameplay and wrap up this video real quick. Chrissy, where are you going? Let's not chat with your mom. Let's have you actually go here so we can pull out the candy and have y'all eat some candy together, because that's going to be so cute. Okay, come here. I want you to open this, pull out the candy, and then you are going to go ahead and grab a serving. You can go ahead and grab a serving. And honestly, maybe the teenager can come grab a serving too. There's only 4, so I feel like the parents don't have any, but the kids and the teenager can have some. And honestly, look how cute. Look how cute. I love the candy making machine. I know it's like an optional thing if you don't have the candy making machine from Businesses and Hobbies. You probably won't get this event choice. But I still love the fact that they included it, just because I think the candy making machine is so cute. Like, I've made multiple videos over the candy making machine. But everyone got their lollipop. Dad, you are going to wash your hands in the bathroom sink. That's fine. I'm going to throw the extra one away so no one gets extra one and it be unfair. But I think with that, I think we're probably going to end this first episode here. Like I said, pretty easy and pretty not too time consuming. It did slightly piss me off at some points, but really, like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that glitchy. The only thing that I got upset about that was them doing the interactions before I wanted them to. Other than that, pretty simple, pretty family friendly, pretty cute. I wouldn't say that fun or entertaining. It's not like super rare gameplay. It's kind of just like the kids gameplay we already have. But with this being the event before the Adventure Awaits packs, I think that's realistic and just probably what should have been. But also probably the second week is going to be a little bit more interesting, just with how they've gone off on the past. So I will probably go ahead and just make a video every week when the event comes out, or at least in the couple of days after the event comes out, and have 4 videos on it instead of doing like the first one and then the middle 2 together and the last one like I've done the last few ones, just because like I feel like last time that second video was too long. So I'm going to try splitting it up into each week. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right, bye.